Hello everybody, we are live and direct with session 11 of the Silver Marshes campaign. Welcome everybody. Hi Sam.
Hola!
Good to have you
Hello.
back.
Hello.
So how was Africa?
Interesting.
Okay.
We saw camels or dromedaries, and we saw a desert, and we saw lots of mountains and old buildings, and we saw a lot of crazy people driving around the
Being
roads,
crazy.
trying to murder people. Apparently, by the way that they were driving. We saw some Barbary macacos, some apes. Got to
Are you in North Africa?
yes, I was in Morocco.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so I got to feed them. Got to high five one of them. It's pretty cool. A little wild. It was neat.
Cool, nice. But you didn't see any monsters.
No monsters, no.
That's a bit disappointing.
Because there's on his
I mean-
way.
I mean, some of the vendors in the stalls seemed kind of monstrous with the way that they charged for their wares, and some of the cab drivers also seemed a little monstrous in their and what they demanded for their fare.
Yeah.
But that's about as close as I got.
Alright, so last session we you guys entered this orc cave. Anybody who want to tell about what happened there? What happened last session?
The paladin that the name of Reich got horribly slapped around because he ran into the cave full of orcs. I had to use all my spell slots to keep him alive. He lost an eye.
Okay.
And yeah, over to you, Anania.
We fucked it up.
We fucked shit up.
Yeah, that's basically what happened.
Oh, that's a good way of phrasing it.
And Ben Hull, you're horribly scarred.
Yes, thank you, Reich.
See, this is what happens when you guys go anywhere without me.
I was really good. I happened to be dragged in by a very overzealous paladin.
Yeah, so once you've learned your lesson, someone else needs to start learning lessons. Is that?
Yes, he does.
So our amazing drawing artist made this of you, Ben Hull.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And you also had 2 exhaustion points.
Yes, I do. Yeah, from my crits.
Yeah, so your all your ability checks is disadvantage, I think, and your
Correct.
speed is half. You're moving at half speed. You're pretty badly busted up.
Yes, I am.
Picture though.
And we have one of Reich as well. You remember he was horribly scarred from earlier, from an encounter,
Yep.
from the
How come
Sturgis.
he gets blue eyes?
That's what your issue is with the whole thing. Like
I
him
didn't-
losing his eyes,
I
is that
didn't
they
have a
used to be
reference
blue.
photo.
Yeah,
My eyes?
I didn't have a reference photo while I drew this. Okay.
that's okay.
They are as blue can be, as he stares at his camera.
So Reich is horribly disfigured. Ben is pretty busted up. And from this section, we are starting to use the new resting rules, the gritty rest.
Yep.
Do you want to see what that was about?
And can I have a favour? Can you link me that picture through whatever, and so I can put it in as my desktop background? Because it's freaking.
It's on the messenger
Yeah, the
thing.
Isn't it?
Facebook check.
I have been so freaking busy at work.
Is it? I hadn't seen that.
I'm pretty
It's in the
sure I
chat.
said it there. Yeah, it's in the chat somewhere.
I will have a look.
Now let's see the house rules. So this is the house rule number 1, the gritty rest rules. So a short rest is now 8 hours long. This means that whenever you want a short rest, you have to set up a camp, and then you can use your hit die to get hit points back. Or of course you can use healing spells if you want to. But to get your spell slots back and to remove all to get healed up and remove exhaustion, you have to take a long rest, which is 2 days.
Do I have any exhaustion?
Hey, Tor Martin, there you are.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
nice to hear you.
Thank you. Thanks for saying.
I thought I
Not
lost
worthy
you.
just joined.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
not dead yet. So
Okay. I thought
Mike might be, but
I thought I had lost, so I was planning to call your mother and scream at her.
oh yeah.
Just kidding. I would never do that.
So, just to reiterate, it is still a long rest, or is it a short rest to regen our spell?
A short rest does not regenerate your spell slots
Unless you're a warlock.
unless
cool.
you have some ability
So
like a
it
warlock. Or
is a 2-day long rest before I can unblind the paladin.
I'm
yes,
not blind, am I?
you can't.
Oh, yes, you are.
There you are.
Really?
I mean, if you lost an eye, you're half
partially blind. I mean, you still have one eye, but
Yeah.
So I do have a spell of lesser restoration. You touch a creature, one disease or condition afflicting them. The condition can be blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
But that's more like if someone
Yes, yeah, you're right.
That's more like a
flash in the
magic.
eye.
Just ignore my last then.
It's probably like regeneration.
yeah, I was about to say
Regenerate yourself.
regenerate should.
Yeah, magic such as the regenerate spell can restore the lost eye.
But that's like a super high spell.
As a level 7 spell.
Yep.
Yeah, but I can still see on one eye.
Yeah, you have disadvantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on sight, and on a ranged attack rolls.
Hmm. Well, I'm not much of a ranged character, so that should be okay.
Not much of a close range character either.
Hey, I'm fucking beaten to a pulp here. Come on.
Oh, you were.
I'm doing fine.
I'm gonna figure out which eye Odin had and which he didn't have. As in the god, because I want to lose the same eye as him.
Yeah.
Odin! Which eye did Odin lose?
Google it.
Working on it.
I knew I'd be working on it.
I mean, Norse mythology is one of my things. That's what I like.
Yeah, so you know which eye it was?
I know where to find it.
It's the left eye, isn't it?
I think it's the left.
I think so, but
My stream's saying it was your right eye.
It was the eye you want to lose.
Oh, okay, basically.
Yeah. Looks like it's his left eye, so I suppose I've lost my left eye then.
Yeah, Anonymous made that canon quite quickly.
Yeah, lost by whichever eye Odin lost, I lost that. Or he didn't lose it. He put it into
Gave
the
it up.
thing. But yeah.
All right. Okay. So we are going to use the gritty rest rules, and of course, if we find out that we don't like them, then we just change back. And there is another house rule concerning resurrection. Let's see. So we're sharing that. That's the house rule 1. Then we have house rules 2, 3, and 4. You know, 2s are the criticals. You get a point of exhaustion when you get a crit. And inspiration, if you have inspiration, you are going to lose it at the end of a session, play session. That's because I want you to use them and not forget about them.
That worked last time. I think everyone used their.
Yeah, you did. and of course we have the lingering injuries.
I'm gonna real quick go grab myself something to drink.
Yeah, and we have the house rule 5. This concerns you, Benhal. The fading spirits. If a character is dead, and you try to resurrect it with a spell that is longer than 1 action casting time, then you have to perform. The group as a whole have to perform a challenge. So up to 3 members of the party can contribute to a ritual via a skill check. So basically what everybody's doing is trying to figure out how they can entice the spirit to return to this world. And you will you have to roll in the dice tower, so you won't actually see your roll.
Yeah.
And when everybody has contributed, the cleric has to cast a spell, and then we'll see if the spirit can return to the world. If it is willing, of course.
Hello.
Hello.
If we like lose our characters, do we make new ones?
Yes, you do.
Nice. It's gonna be
Just,
really cool to see how this pans out.
Just for practicality's sake, I assume that there's been a long rest since last time I was playing.
Yes, it have been for you.
Okay.
Now let's
Oh yeah, Sam's finally with us. Nice. Welcome back.
Just stacking up some rolls. Nice to have.
Have I mentioned how much I like the gnome?
I don't know. Have you? I'm just fixing something here. Just a second.
So, did we get the result of? I can't remember. Did we get the result of the looting last time, or were we going to do it at the start?
What
Not yet.
happened last time?
So basically, what happened is you fucked up this necromancer. Do you remember him?
Yep.
Oh, did we find him and kill him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
we had
played
a
at
little
that
chat
point.
with him.
You actually were there.
Remember, I turned him dead and I pissed Plain Dog off.
Yep. Or?
Oh yeah, the guy in the tent. Yeah.
Yes.
I thought it was the dragon guy with the goblins. Maybe he wasn't a necromancer. I don't know.
No, you fought a necromancer and a bunch of undeads.
Yeah.
I can find a map for you, so remember it.
No.
Yeah,
I
it was
know.
by the well.
Old owl well.
This necromancer, did he have any books or scrolls or
I think we looked and didn't really have anything.
nothing?
I don't think so.
It's a shame.
I can't remember. There were some scroll. Let's see.
I saw in the chat that you guys mentioned that you had the 2 scrolls that you found from the Banshee.
Not from the Banshee. I think there were 2 scrolls. Can everybody check their inventories? I think you have some scrolls somewhere. And who got that spellbook, the Iron Banded spellbook from the?
I think I have it.
Yeah. Okay. Let me check.
So I have Scroll of Augury, and that's all the scrolls I've got.
Yeah,
I
that's the
have the
first
book,
scroll we
but
found.
that's it. It's an unidentified item in my inventory.
There, I named it. Okay. Are you giving this to Sam?
Yes.
There you go, Sam.
Thank you very much.
And who has the scrolls?
It's definitely not me.
Let's see.
It's probably the rogue or something.
Yeah, maybe. I'll check his pockets.
Lol.
rummage through his pockets when he's not here.
Pickpocket the road. Still trying to find out which eye it is.
Find out what?
Which eye?
Oh, it's whatever he's chosen. Odin. Oh, is it not? Does it not say in Wikipedia?
It just say he gave an eye, so I'm trying to find it.
I found some drawings where it was his left eye gone.
Yeah, but I'm reading the
The canon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sort of. But it's in Old Norwegian, and I don't know which part it is.
It's pretty cool though. If you have that
Yeah.
laying around.
So,
Oh no, it's on. I knew where to find it on the internet.
All right.
I gave you the scrolls, Sam.
Awesome.
If you see that you can you have a
Scroll of Farcloud and Scroll of Witchbolt. Awesome.
Forge of Spells spellbook.
Yes, I saw that as well. As soon as we are out of harm's way somewhere, I'm going to cast Identify Magic on it. Or, I mean, read through it first to see if it has anything, but if I remember correctly from the chat, you guys didn't see.
How did the last session end?
The
Because
last,
I had to leave when we ran out of the cave.
yeah, basically what happened was that 10 minutes after you left, I think it was Anonir, which picked you up and ran out of the cave. Is that correct?
I think I picked up Benhall.
Ah,
what I
okay,
drew.
yeah. Because Reich was healed up. Yeah, that was correct.
Yeah, I ran out.
Yeah, so what
Yeah.
basically
I
happened
gave
was
all you.
all the orcs came running after you and targeted you, especially because you were heavily wounded. They tried to get you down
Yeah.
and they slashed you up pretty bad.
Across the eye.
Yeah, so you basically have one eye which is like slashed in two or something.
Yeah. But how did it end?
By me saving your ass.
Nice. And we ran. We didn't kill the.
No, they did.
Wait, what? You killed the orcs?
Yeah.
Ah, fucking good. Did they have you looted the place, or are we?
I don't think we did.
Not
No.
yet.
We
Alright,
ended
so-
right outside because sleep.
Yeah. Nice.
So San, that's a book. It's a very nice book. It looks dwarven of origin, and it's bound with iron plates, and there's a lock on it, which Teron fixed open. But all the pages appear blank.
Blank to me as well. No
Yeah.
symbols of encounter, like not like page markers or anything.
No, there's a lot of pages in it, but they are blank.
Okay. Then, I mean, you guys said you killed everyone in camp, so I presume that we have time now.
Yeah, you have.
Then I would like to sit down and ritually cast Detect Magic first.
Yeah. Let's see. I guess spellbooks are magic items, are they?
I mean, they pretty much have to be, don't they?
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, it's definitely showing several forms of magic in it.
Okay, but no like clear, visible illusion magic to like hide what it's saying or something like that.
No.
Okay. Now I have a very important question. That pearl that we had before. Please tell me no one threw that away. Because if someone still has that very valuable pearl that was more than 100 gold, I have a great use for it.
Did we have a pearl?
I don't know.
Someone
Check your
picked up
inventories.
a pearl at some point.
No pearls here.
Yeah, I don't know. It was either Acacius or the rogue that picked it up. I think because they were worried about Ben Hall giving everything away.
I don't give everything.
Oh,
me.
was that the diamonds?
Yeah,
No.
like there
No, it was pearls.
everyone received several like small gems and stuff, but someone received a pearl.
Yeah, Teron actually has a pearl, but I'm not sure if I can give it to you because he is kind of stingy with those things.
Well, I don't need to take it. I just need to borrow it for like 10 minutes
Okay, that's probably okay.
because I would like to cast, or sorry, 11 minutes. I would like to cast Identify, which it takes 1 minute plus 10 minutes for ritual. And for that, I need to have an owl's feather and a pearl worth at least 100 gold.
Yeah, so you are aware that the components will disappear.
It doesn't necessarily disappear because in a lot of spells it says that it will be consumed. It doesn't say
Yeah.
it will be consumed.
Ah, yeah.
If not, then Identify would be useless on anything except for super high level items. Because then it will cost 100 gold to find out what it is.
Yeah, let me check it out.
I'm looking it up. It should say that the
For example, the
consumes-
spell Hero's Feast says a gem encrusted bowl worth at least 1,000 gold, which the spell consumes.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything like that on the
No,
identifier.
it's correct. So it doesn't consume it.
No, that's why I just need to borrow it for 11 minutes. And then he
Yeah.
can have it back.
Perfect. You have it.
I would like to cast Identify on the spellbook, which says you choose one object that you must touch through the casting of the spell. If it's a magic item or some other magic imbued object, you learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement to use and how many charges it has, if any. You learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. If the item was created by a spell, you learn which spell created it. Yeah.
Now let's see. Okay, so when you cast Identify, you choose one object that you touch. You learn its properties and how to use them. Okay, yeah. Well, this is definitely a spell book with several spells in it. But you can't read the arcane symbols because the pages are blank. But you know there are spells there.
Okay, but I have no idea why they're blank.
You learn whether any spells are affecting the item. Yeah, you learn whether and what they are. Okay, so there's an illusion spell
Yeah.
cast on the spell books on the pages.
An illusion spell.
Do you have the spell magic?
No, I think that's a 3rd level spell. Fortunately. But do I know which spell or just that it's an illusion spell?
I should actually not have said that, but it's okay. You think it's an illusion spell hiding the contents
Well,
of this?
If it's something that's hiding, I assume it's an
yeah.
illusion spell.
Yeah, right. That's correct. It's 100 blank pages in that page, in that tome.
100 blank pages. Well. Okay. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna keep thinking on that.
Funny. So, concerning what you find in the cave, well, you have the big ogre. He had a huge tree trunk he used as a club. You actually find 10 javelins if someone wants them.
I think I already got them. Or did I just take the other player's things? That is also a possibility.
I don't think you have looted anything from this place yet. The orcs have a great access, and there are like 6 of them which are functioning. The rest are broken.
What could we sell them for?
You don't know?
Do they look very orcish and crude, or do they seem to be forged by?
Yeah, these are orcish design. It's very crude.
Yeah, so probably not a lot then.
No.
What about the sort of boss orc?
No, it
something axe blood letter. What was his
yeah,
name?
he has a hide armor with some skulls hanging in them, and he's having a great axe as well. He just looks bigger and badder.
Okay.
But there are some chests, especially one chest contains some gems and a lot of money.
Quick question: are we back to full HP?
No.
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 Okay.
We haven't rested.
No.
I want to see what's inside this.
Yeah, you can
large
see
chest.
there are 80 gold pieces, 1,100 silver, and 2,500 copper. And there's one agate, one hematite, one lapis lazuli, 3 malachites, one moss agate, and 2 tiger eyes. That's gems.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Let's split the gold, I suppose.
Who wants the gems?
Take some gems.
Yeah, I'll take some gems as well. I'm
Gems
not
are
really.
always fun.
Yeah.
Do you want me just to divide the gems, like
Yeah.
more
Two
or
gems.
less?
Sure.
Sure, man.
I mean, we're not going to pass up something that's valuable and also super light to carry.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, like, gold is heavy. Gems are fairly light considering how much they're worth.
There you go, and boom. There you go. So now there should be some gems and money in your bags. And you can also see in the chat how the eyes were... no, the gems were... not the eyes.
Yes.
Yes, sirree. So, you have been searching through this orc cave, and it's... yeah. You are pretty fucked up, all of you. How are you on hit points on it? You didn't take too much damage.
I took 7 damage. That's what I'm to.
Ooh.
Can I ask a question? This is going to sound super stupid, but where are we?
We are northeast of Auvendell.
I can share them.
Okay.
Yeah. We did the
Northeast,
old
okay.
owl well and the Banshee quest and everything.
Yeah, but like, how far are we from town?
Approximately 1.5 day travel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, should we head back to town?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to ask if we could do that because I need some stuff.
All right.
I presume I would know. Is there a smith in Auvendell?
No, there isn't.
A guy dealing in weapons or whatever.
Oh, there's the shop thing.
The general store is there, isn't it?
Yeah, you have a Barton's Provisions and Lion Shield
Lion.
Coster, which deals in weapons.
Yeah.
But
Should we
nothing
bring
advanced.
back the axes, or should we just leave them?
Anything for gold? Yeah, we'll bring back the X.
So 6 dwarven great axes.
Yeah.
No,
Or
sorry,
orcish.
orcish great axes.
Yep.
All right.
Gonna sell them.
So, you're preparing to move southwest towards Auvendell. Okay. Let's just check one thing here. trying to find a random weather table here.
Fine, bright and sunny like my disposition.
Yeah. So it's a clear day. The temperature is it's a bit warmer today than the other day, but there is a strong wind, so you have to fight that wind coming down from the mountains. But in general, it's getting warmer as each day goes by. And you spend the entire day walking to the southwest, and you have to put up a camp. So let's see. Anonir is taking first watch. Terron, Terron isn't here.
Yeah, I'll take the dark watch because I've got dark vision.
I'll take last for religious reasons, and thus you can't argue with me.
So who was first?
I can go first if no one else wants to go.
Number 2. 3 and 4.
Yeah, I'll go third.
I'll take fourth.
Anonir is recruited for second watch.
Okay.
I would also like to cast the alarm around the camp.
Yeah, done. The night goes by, nothing exciting happens. And do you want to use some hit dice to heal up?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, why not? You get them back when
Nice.
After a
when
long
you
rest.
do long rest. Yeah.
You get up to half of your hit dice.
All right. So now I got 2 out of 4 left. So 1 long rest, I'll get back up to 4.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
correct.
Yeah, nice. Let's do
It didn't register my hit dice then for some reason.
Oh.
Let me try again.
There you go.
Fabulous.
Now you have 3 left. Do you want to use any more?
Yeah, I'll use one more. There we go.
Perfect. Yeah, that's nice. So, yeah. Okay, so the morning comes again, and you travel. Midday, you are entering Auvendell.
And can I fashion a mask out of my spare backpack?
Sorry, say again.
Can I fashion a mask out of my spare backpack?
Yeah,
That's cool.
probably. Yeah.
I will wear it over my scarred left side of the face like the Phantom of the Opera.
That's so sad.
I suppose we head down to Lion Chin Coster just to get rid of those axes. Don't have to carry them anymore.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. So you enter the lion shield. Linene is there again. She has a couple of customers, so you have to wait a little while. And when they leave, she looks at you and says, "Oh my lord, what happened to your face?"
She looks at me.
Yeah, you poor thing.
What do you mean? That's how it usually looks.
Looks you have been through a what do you call a meat grinder.
Yeah, well, I'll go through more. It'll be fine. Do you wish to spend some of your hard-earned gold on these extremely crude and worthless axes?
Well, I mean, can I just butt in? That's not really how you go about a sales pitch, buddy.
Yeah, I presume I know the. I was about to say bartender, but shopkeeper. So
I have a massive huff. I leave and I slam and I go down to the Shrine of Luck.
Yeah, okay. We'll do the Lion Shield first. So, Lynene says, well, she holds, she takes one of the great axes from you and weighs in her hand, and she says, so how much do you want for this? These are orcish weapons.
Well, how much would you be willing to give?
Not much. I'll give you 5 silver apiece.
Could you make it 7?
That's a horrible price, but horrible weapon, so I don't know. You can try to roll a persuasion check with wisdom as your stat.
Not charisma.
No, sorry, yeah, charisma. With a disadvantage.
Yeah. Will it add the... No, I will have to press there. Well, could I not roll and just go like, okay, I'll meet you halfway. Let's go 6.
Roll a persuasion check with
Alright.
disadvantage.
Yay.
She says, "No, I'm sorry, son. Can't do. These are hard times and not a lot of people come through here these days."
Yeah, no problem.
5 silver, or
Sounds
you
good.
can try Barton's
take it.
provisions.
No, just take him. Shouldn't.
Okay.
It's not a big deal at all.
Okay, I'll give you the money. Let's see. That's 25 silver. Yeah, you can just add the silver to your character sheets.
All right.
25 silver. Or gold if you want. 2 gold and 5 silver.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah.
I would like to purchase something from her.
Yeah, so what do you want? She says. What?
Remember how last time I bought a lot of charcoal and incense and herbs and stuff?
Yeah.
I'm gonna need some more.
Yeah, you can just get charcoal in the oven over there. And the herbs. Let's see.
Herbs and incense. I'm gonna buy 30 gold's worth of charcoal, incense, and herbs.
Well, the charcoal you can get for free, she says.
Well, the spell still requires 10 gold per piece per casting, so
Okay.
I'm just gonna mark off 30 gold and
Yeah, okay. So 1 block of incense costs 1 gold.
what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna mark off 30 gold. I'm just gonna note it as my inventory as 3 for casting Find Familiar.
Yeah, okay.
I think
Cool.
it's probably gonna be easier to keep track of.
Yeah, I think so too. That's good. So Lynene has a supply of armors and weapons, but she doesn't have any specialized items. Let's see what she has. Are you looking for anything particular here?
Are you asking me, or?
Yeah,
No.
all of you.
I mean, I would also like, was it paper and rare inks or something like that? Let's see here.
So you can buy ink from her. That's like 10 gold.
Yeah, it's the whole I need the paper and ink for scribing spells. So it's like rare inks and fine paper.
Oh,
So
okay.
she doesn't have it. I don't know if she has that kind of.
Does she have a small whetstone or something?
Let's see. I'm gonna
To,
check this.
Sharpened blades and so on.
So, but what you basically need are spell scrolls, right?
Let's see. Let's see. Copying spells, use spell book. while reproducing the basic form of the spell and deciphering the unique system and notation used by the wizard who wrote it. You must practice the spell until yada 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 yada. For each level of the spell, the process takes 2 hours and costs 50 gold. The cost represents material components you expend as you experiment with the spell to master it,
Okay.
as well as the fine inks you need to record it.
Yeah.
Once you spend time and money, you can prepare a spell just like any other spells.
She says that she's sorry, but she doesn't have any arcane parchments and ink.
Yeah,
Looks like we have to go to Silverymoon.
that's what I figured.
Yeah, so you
Does,
probably have to go to Silverymoon to get that stuff.
Does she have a whetstone? Like for
Yep.
sharpening blades and so on? Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
take one
she
of
has.
those.
Yep.
What does it cost?
Let's see. Whetstone, if I can type it. That's like 5 silver.
Yeah, I'll take one.
Yeah, you just create an item in your inventory.
Yeah. I take it doesn't have any gameplay.
No, it doesn't.
No problem.
There is no definitive answer for which eye it is. Some say left, some say right. So I guess you can choose.
Yeah, we'll take left, I suppose.
So what do you look like now, Reich?
Well, I have. I'm scarred on both. Like my whole entire left side of my face is pretty badly scarred at this point.
That is pretty much the picture I drew, because that is the left side.
Yeah. Not only do I have the horrible scar from previous misadventures, but I have also lost an eye. I don't know. Thankfully, I have no experience with losing an eye, so I don't really know how this would work. But is it possible for me to keep a gem or something in the eye socket, just so it's a bit more than just an empty eye socket?
Maybe a wizard can answer that.
I mean,
Zan.
First of all, you gotta clean out the stuff that you got there.
We have a cleric, you guys.
Yeah.
Just
And
leave
second
it
of
like
all,
me.
whenever you want to shove something into your eye socket, you should probably rinse it off and also make sure that it's like round and not edgy.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, work's going. Be back in a second.
Do we have any gems which are round?
Yeah, you have, but you think you have to get it fitted at a jewelry store or something like that. You can basically use any of your gems maybe to do it. So, but they have to,
Yeah, and nobody here is gonna do that job, are they?
There are no jewelers in Auvendell.
No. I'll ask the shopkeeper, do you have by any chance an eye patch? I take it you understand why I would need one before I go visit my mother.
She can make one for you for 2 gold.
I can just stand in front of you at all times.
Yeah.
She says that one of her daughters is good with the needle.
Yeah, go ahead, make me one.
Yeah.
Make it as nice as you can.
Yeah.
Is that
What color
daughter's
do you
name
want?
Aria?
What do you have on offer?
Well, red. Maybe you want a leather one, leather patch, or I don't know. Maybe it's better against the wind and the rain.
You're saying something there.
I have some hardened leather lying around, and my daughter can fix it.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't look too barbaric in a way.
No, I'll make sure that she does a good job.
Yeah, nice. Keep it.
Do you want any symbols on the patch?
What's the symbol of Helm? I'll take that. The deity.
Yeah,
That would be cool.
That's nice, she says.
Yeah, Torm the True, I mean. Disregard helm. Symbol. Yeah, that's like a glove.
Yeah.
Iron gauntlet. Yeah, I'll take that.
Okay.
With an eye in
Yeah.
it.
I'll get one of the lads in the town here to paint on it. To like Orissin. What's that?
Yeah, engrave.
Engrave the leather patch.
Yeah, nice. Really good. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Come back in 3 hours and then I'll try to have it done by then.
Yep. Until I have that patch, I'll do anything I can to avoid meeting my family.
Okay.
So, yeah. Don't want them seeing me like this.
Yeah. Lainin turns to you and Anonir says, and what about you, Dragonborn? Are you in need of any items?
Do you have just like leather bandages? Or bandages?
Yeah, I can, sure. Bandages.
Enough to cover my forearms.
Your forearms?
Yeah.
Because you are wounded or what?
Oh, kind of.
Or do you need some cloth?
Just to cover up my forearms would be great.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I understand. Okay. Yeah, no problem, she says. You can get some bandages. Let's say 1 gold.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you want anything else?
No, that's good.
Nice. Nice doing business with you people.
You as well.
Ben, what are you up to?
I go down to the Shrine of Luck while they're in Liongate Costa. I open the door. Do I see the Lady Elf?
Yeah, she is sitting in prayer in front of the statue of Timora.
We'll make a real show now.
I'll close the door gently behind me and go.
She looks up and looks at you and says, "Oh, Master Dwarf, what's happened to you?"
I turn away to the fire, my shoulders up, my head down. I start sobbing deep and meaningful sobs.
Meaningful sobs.
She rises from her prayers and comes over to you and puts a hand on your shoulder. So, she says.
Don't touch me, fair elf. I am ugly. I turn to take my mask off and show him a scar. It was the orcs. I tried to save Rick. I got hit.
She says that she holds your chin, your beard, with her hands and looks down at you with those blue soft eyes, and she says in a gentle voice, "It's if your heart is pure, Benhal, and nothing can take that beauty away from you."
But you won't want to see me.
In my eyes, you will always be beautiful, Benhal. Remember that. And she, you hear she mutters some words, and prays a blessing to Timora, and you feel a soothing warmth embracing you as you stand there. And she takes your head and puts it to her stomach to soothe you, and strokes your hair.
Fat elf, you are. I am not worthy.
Benhal, you are indeed worthy. You have saved this town, along with your friends, and you will always have my heart, she says.
You will always have mine. I will always protect you. We are leaving for Silverymoon soon. Are you ready to leave?
I would be honored to travel with you.
Have
You're cutting out.
you got me?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Is there any way she can get rid of this exhaustion, or is it only rest?
You do restoration probably does that.
Yeah, you can take care of it with a restoration spell, I think.
My
Let's see.
fair elf, I am tired. I was hit badly. I can't walk far. I can't protect you like this.
Let's see. Yeah, she casts a greater restoration on you, so your exhaustion is gone. I have to open the door here. Just a second.
Yeah.
I really like where this plot is going, Ben.
Fucking love role playing.
Yeah. Nice.
Sorry about that. She takes some dust out of a pouch, small pouch, and sprinkles it about above you. And she touches your hair, and you can feel that warm, soothing feeling again, and 1 point of exhaustion goes away.
I thank you, fair elf. You are important to me, and as that, I would like you to join the whole group later in Stonehill Inn, if you wish.
Yeah, okay. She will perform her duties here first and come by later, she says.
I must get going. I will.
Go with Timora's blessing, dwarf.
As with you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I want to go look for flowers around town.
Yeah, no problem. You can find a lot of them.
Fucking roleplayed the shit out of that one, didn't it?
And I'm gonna weave a flower crown,
Yeah,
and then I'm gonna look for Ben Hall.
you find him easily.
Hello, I made you a thing, and I'm gonna bring down and put the flower crown on his head.
I am not worthy to wear a crown. Only your beauty has that honor.
You look good in it, and I'm gonna pat you on the head.
Thank you, fair Anania.
Now, shall we go get a drink?
Aye.
Let's go.
I have one more thing I would like to do.
Yep.
Using 1/10 of the 30 gold's worth of charcoal and incense and stuff, I would like to go and ask to use the brazier and the Shrine of Luck and cast Find Familiar.
Yeah, done. What kind of
Yeah.
familiar is this?
I would like to get back my falcon.
She's ready.
Yeah, let's
That it
see.
is.
You gain the service of a familiar, a spirit that takes an animal form you choose. Bat, cat, crab, crow, blah, hawk, lizard, blah blah blah.
Yeah, so it's the hawk, just in like fucking.
Yeah,
or
no problem.
thematics.
You see the hawk just flying out of the forest to the north and coming towards you and lands on your arm. And looks at you.
Wonderful. That would be the same spirit as before, just new body.
Yeah, of course, because it's a spirit. That's right.
Yes.
Yeah, so it materializes out of the air and just lands on your arm. Makes a
Yep.
squawking sound.
I pet it, and then I snap my fingers and make it disappear to safety.
To the Feywild.
Yep, that's what I was wanting to do. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right.
Are we all in the inn now? Or
Yes.
I go up and buy Ananira a drink of her.
Why, thank you.
You're welcome.
Quick question. I'm trying to set up the Sirenscape thing. And the link you posted in Facebook to join the campaign is not working
Yeah,
for me.
use the one in Discord.
Yeah, Discord.
All right. Nice.
So you enter the Stonehill Inn, and yeah, it's pretty crowded in the center of the room. Yeah, it's filled with locals drinking ale.
Do I see my cousin?
Yeah, Gundren Rockseeker and his buddy is sitting at the table. They rise when the door opens and they see you. And Gundren comes over you and puts his hand on your shoulder. Hey cousin, what happened to you?
Well, we were fighting some orcs, and it was pretty fucking nasty. I took this trying to save Reich from the orcs. It's just a flesh wound, but it really affects.
I bet you showed those worms a good time.
Aye, in a true dwarven way.
That's amazing. He shouts at the bartender. Hey, barkeep! Toblin! Bring some ale and food to our table. And he nods, Toblin nods to Gunrun. And they ask you, everybody, to sit down and tell your tale.
Aye, can we wait for the Sister Garael to come? She needs to hear this from everyone.
Yeah, okay. It takes about 15 minutes, and then she enters the room and comes over to you as well. She nods at everyone and...
this is Sister Gael. She is the lady at the Shrine of Luck. She has helped me greatly. As well as beautiful, she is beautiful inside, and she's shown me that I don't need to hide behind a mask, and I am the person I am, and I should be proud of it.
I'm gonna wave awkwardly.
Here, here, Gundren says, and Sildar, everybody raises their flagon and cheers for that.
I grab Garael's hand, and I grab Anania's hand, and I say to them both, you two women are the most beautiful people I've met, in soul and in looks. You should talk.
Gundren is yeah, he raises his flagon and cheers and takes a deep sip and empties his flagon.
Yeah, so I start giving the story of the fight and things like that.
Cool.
Sister Garael would like to go to Silverymoon, and I know we're going, and I think we can provide her some service. She's a good and just lady, even for an elf. Cousin, I do not choose my friends, especially elves, lightly. She is true, just in her soul and in her looks.
She blushes a bit and she says, "Thank you for those kind words, Master Benhal. Thank you. I'll try to be worthy of them."
You didn't need to try, you are.
They told me when I was a child, they told me that dwarves were vile creatures, but they were wrong.
Aye, and I was taught that elves were tricksy, backstabbing.
She laughs.
I'm gonna make a tiny flower crown for the hawk.
Okay. Oh. Let's see if I can use this Sirenscape thing. Can you hear us laughing?
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah, screw that.
You'll have it fixed till next time.
Yeah. So, okay. So, what's your plan now? Gunrun and Sildar asks you.
I suppose we stay in town for a little while.
Yeah,
At some point, I'll be man up enough to go meet my mother.
Aye, we need to rest, and then we can make our way to Silvermoon if you're coming with us.
Gunrun says that he is going to stay here and prepare to reopen the mine. His brothers would want that to happen, and Sildar is going to help him.
Aye, cousin. I know there's a old manor house on top of the hill. Maybe you could use that as a base.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea. The Three Picks Delving Company could need a base.
Aye, we cleared out the nasty bastards that were there, and it'd be good that they see the old manor house coming to good for the town.
That's a very good idea, Sildar says. Do you want part in it? That project?
No, I've got much learning to do. Maybe later.
All right. You're welcome to visit anytime.
Thank you very much. I shall keep you on your word.
Did you still, Sildar? Did you still need that coin delivered?
Sildar, leans over the table and invites you to a bit more quieter conversation, and says that you still have that ring.
Yep.
The Harper pin. Let's see. I'm gonna share it.
Am I the one carrying it, or?
I'm not sure.
I think Teron took it. Make it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. So that Harper pin is a secret. The Harpers are it's a kind of undercover organization of loosely tied agents fighting for the good of men and the good in the world. And that Harper represents the organization. Myself.
You wish me to not make a show about it, then?
Yes, I myself is an agent of the Harpers, or someone calls it those who harps. And I'm wondering if you are willing to join our organization as Harpers yourself.
I would be honored to. I really would. It would be a great honor. Seems really intact with my interests in serving the better in this world.
We have something similar within the dwarves. We call it the Masons.
Well, that's good, he says. We need everybody who fights for good these days. There are dark times ahead.
They do say so indeed, don't they?
The light of good will always prevail the darkness of hatred.
Exactly, my dwarf, and I just take my keg of ale and not keg, not entire keg, but
I clink your flagon.
Yeah, and sitting there with an entire fucking barrel, drinking straight from it.
So Reich,
Yeah.
Are you willing to join the Harpers?
Absolutely, my friend, absolutely.
Ben Hull, do you want to join the Harpers?
I've given my life for good. I shall keep on doing it. My answer's yes.
And Onir?
But I warn you, if it's not good and we find it out, wrath would be upon.
Yeah.
Another well-spoken word, my dwarven friend.
And you, my powerful barbarian.
I stand with the dwarf.
And San, do you wish to join the Harpers as well?
Sure, why not?
Great. And he stands up and raises his flagon and he says it will be an honor to give you each one of these symbols of good. And I want you to meet me up in the hills after to the north of Auvendell when darkness has fallen, so we can make a initiation for the Harpers.
That doesn't sound
There-
ominous at
Th-
all.
there
I was
is
about to say.
there is a Harper code I want you to swear to.
Just
I raise my flagon and just, in the name of the holy light, and I cheer
I
on.
shoot Gundren a look to see if there's any reaction of him, whether he knows about it or doesn't know about this.
He nods and he's agreeing. Looks like he's agreeing with every word Sildar is saying.
Well, that's good enough for me.
These two, Gunnar and Sildar, have been friends for a long time. At least like 5-6 years or something.
Okay, that's good enough for me.
And Gunnar says, my friend Sildar's words are true. He is a honorable paladin of the Silver Knights. He's an honorable... No, he's not a paladin. He's an honorable soldier of Knight of the Silver Knights in the Silverymoon. And his word is as good as any.
I take off if I'm wearing gauntlets, aren't I? A glove, and I shake his hand.
Yeah. Exactly at that time, there comes a lot of food to your table. Sausages, bacon, bread, all kinds of cheese. And you're eating like, heroes.
Could this be classed as a hero's feast?
Kind of.
Yes.
Which would mean
It's a spell.
It's a very
That
high
gives you
level
a lot-
spell.
Yeah, it gives you a lot of stuff. Also, how do you send a message directly to the GM in this thing?
Go into your chat, the drop down thing, and it goes GM or /GM.
Okay.
Plain dog, what is it again?
You can / W for whisper and GM. Let's try that.
There you go. That's it.
Yeah, W like that. /W GM and the text. Yeah. And the door opens and Harbin Wester comes in and he's yeah, I got it.
Okay, no one else did?
No, we didn't.
And Harbin Wester comes in and he was the town master of Auvendell. And he has a little bag with him. And he comes over to you and puts the bag on the table. And it's 100 gold in it. And he says, it's an honor to know you, lads. And this is the reward for the Wyvern Tour. Larael told me that you brought some orcish great axes to her. So I guess you did our little quest.
indeed.
Aye, we did. Can you give my thingy to Gael? And as I say, you have done great for this town, more than we've done for far longer. You can have my share in my appreciation.
Who are you sharing with, Sister Gael?
Yeah.
Oh, she takes your hand and says, "Thank you, Timora's blessing to you, dwarf."
You're welcome.
Can everybody
May
roll a perception?
Sharindala bless you.
Yeah, thank you. She bows, and
I'm gonna go sit like in the back corner and change the bandages on my arms.
can everybody roll a
I
perception
will
check?
go and change her bandages for her.
Okay. I will allow that.
Okay, good.
Yeah, that doesn't sound ominous at all. Why is everyone suddenly so sketchy? I'm gone for like 3 weeks. It's like this?
San, roll a perception check.
Working on it. Because my perception's so great.
It's not that bad. So,
So,
and then like properly, kind of gently.
yeah, you two can play this out. So it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna start unwrapping my my arms. San sees it, but Reich doesn't see shit. So.
Hey man, what the
You
hell?
rolled badly, okay?
I say to Anna, my fair Anna, I can't see you injured. I swear to protect you. I will swear I will care for you. I will always care for you and be gentle.
I'm gonna kiss him on the cheek, and then I'm gonna continue unwrapping my arms. And as I unwrap it, there's a lot of very old scars all over my arms. And I'm
Anna, is this from battle?
There's sorts of battle, yeah.
Fair lady, does it hurt?
No. Not physically.
We can talk the other injuries anytime you want.
I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna start wrapping it up again.
I help her very gently. With that kind of really nice, almost kind of like, you know, when you've got a hurt child and you scoop it up and you like
Yeah.
tending to the scratch, that kind of.
I'm gonna give everybody one inspiration, so you can just check that out.
Why spank you?
Yeah, you're welcome.
Do we remove damage and such?
We haven't rested yet, so
Yeah,
we need to rest for 2 days.
that's right.
Right. But I take it all that's happening right now is part of that rest.
No.
You
So
could ask the sister.
Sister Garella says she spent all her spell components for that spell on. No, she didn't. Yeah, she can do it again tomorrow. For you.
Oh, that would be of much delight.
I see this happening and I just nod.
Thank you, sister. Thank you.
She says she can do it once a day.
It would be just fantastic.
I'm gonna
Do I owe you anything for the service?
No, that's okay. Friends of Ben Hall are friends of mine.
Ah, thank you. Resourceful dwarf, that one, eh?
Yeah,
Ben
yes,
Hall
indeed.
remembers this.
I'm gonna go to the innkeeper and get a room.
You already have a room here, which is paid by
Oh.
Sildar.
Cool. Then I'll go there.
So San, you saw what happened. You saw that's
Yeah, I had some questions there. The scars and stuff.
Well, I'm in
Does
my
it
room,
look
so
No, but for the GM.
yeah, okay.
Does it look like something I would recognize as like an illness or something like that, or does it look more like a battle wound, or does it look like anything like different than just regular scars?
On and near.
it looks more like battle scars than an illness.
Yeah, but you say more like as in it
As in,
in
it's
not.
not directly a battle scar. It looks almost melted.
melted.
As in, like scales. I don't know if you've seen scars on like snakes.
Yeah.
But like that.
I see. Huh. That's odd.
Just to let you know, I would recognize what the scars were like, but I would never say what I thought to anybody.
Okay.
Yeah, same here essentially.
I'm gonna make a couple of notes in my notebook next to where I've been taking notes about Dragonborn. Like, can melt each other.
That's so
Melts
good.
in sun? Question mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like wild theories like that. Just a bunch of like
Okay.
made from Jello.
So as the
Right, what time is it? Because obviously we need to go and do the
Sildar says today is a full moon, so it's perfect. So and there's a small hill if you go like 10 minutes north of the
I can
Bartman's
hear
provisions.
hear music and stuff.
Yeah, cool. That's the Syrian skip.
Yeah. I take it I've collected my eye patch.
Yeah, you have.
Nice.
I shout from across the bar. Where's your pallet, pirate?
Who are you talking to?
Do you like?
Oh, okay. What do you say? Sorry.
Where's your parrot, pirate?
Ah, shut your trout.
I'm gonna take a minute to redo the war paint I have, because I'm guessing that's pretty faded by now.
I take it, Lady Gariel can't come to this.
Come to what?
The
No.
okay. I will say my goodbyes to her, and then in the kind of time frame, I go up and knock on Anania's door, ready to take her up to the ritual.
Yeah. So it's midnight and the moon is really big. The stars are looking down at you, twinkling, and I guess everybody's going up to that small hill on the field north of Auvendell.
Yeah.
Yep.
After that, I'll go visit my family.
I swear if this is some kind of like a drinking blood ritual, I'm out of here.
I don't think you'd be the only one.
Yeah, you
Oh,
just
that's
like
good to know.
walk in the door and then, nah, turns and leaves.
Yeah, okay. So when you come up to the let's see, let's get some wind here. Should be some wind here. Can you hear any wind?
Nope. No. Yes. Oh, that's brilliant.
There we go.
I don't have any.
I can't hear anything.
Maybe,
Maybe you have to turn
up
up.
I can
really
hear it.
low.
Mine's on full. I can hear it now.
Yeah, there we go.
Can you hear it?
Yep.
Cool.
Just took a little longer.
Yeah, so there's a gentle wind blowing down from the mountains. It's warmer today than the other days, and the full moon is looking down at you, and the stars. It's like a oceans of stars above you. And you go up to the small hill, and Sildar is standing there. He has a blue robe on him, with a large Harper symbol on his back. And he has a small box of some sort in his hand, oak box. And he asks you to come and stand before him. And he says, every Harper swears the Harper code as an initiation into the organization. And are you all willing to do this?
I mean, I think we should know what the code is before we can agree or disagree.
Yeah, okay.
I trust him
That would be
implicitly
fine.
because my cousin says he's a good man.
Yeah.
So I go, I am ready.
He says that Gundren is a wise dwarf, and yeah.
I'm
Okay.
just gonna nod slightly.
Yeah. So, here's the code. Just repeat after me, he says. I will work against villainy and wickedness wherever you find it. I find it.
I will work against villainy and wickedness wherever I find it.
Anonir.
I already forgot it.
I will
I'm
work
living
against
up to my
villainy and
intelligence
wickedness.
level.
Yeah, I can cope it.
Yeah, if you could paste it.
I will.
I will work against villainy and wickedness wherever I find it.
Good, he says. Right.
I will work against villainy and wickedness wherever I may find it.
And it turns to Sam.
I'll work against villainy and wickedness wherever I find it.
He says all beings should walk free of fear, with the right to live their own lives as they wish.
All beings should walk free from fear, with the right to live their lives as they wish.
All beings should walk free of fear with the right to live their lives as they wish.
All good beings should walk free of fear, with the right to live their lives as they wish.
I roll my eyes.
All beings should walk free of fear, with the right to live their lives as they wish.
He says, that's good. The rule of law aids peace and fosters freedom, so long as the laws are just and those who enforce them lenient and understanding.
The rule of law aids peace and fosters freedom, so long as the laws are just and those who enforce them lenient and understanding.
The rule of law aids peace and fosters freedom, so long as the laws are just and those who enforce them are lenient and understanding.
The rule of law aids peace and fosters freedom, so long as the laws are just and those who enforce them lenient and understanding.
The rule of law aids peace and fosters freedom, so long as the laws are just and those who enforce them are lenient and understanding.
He smiles and says, no extreme is good. For freedom to flourish, all must be in balance. The powers of realm, the reaches of the cities, and the wilderlands into each other, and the influence of one being over another.
No extreme is good. For freedom to flourish, all must be in balance. The powers of the realm, the reaches of the cities and the wilderlands into each other, and the influences of
No extreme is good. For freedom to flourish, all must be in balance. The power of realms, the reaches of the cities, and the wilderlands into each other, and the influence of one being over another.
No extreme is good. For freedom to flourish, all must be in balance. The powers of realms, the reaches of the cities, and the wilderlands into each other, and the influence of one being over another.
No extreme is good. The freedom to flourish, all must be in balance. The powers of realms, the reaches of the cities and wilderness into each other, and the influence of one being over another.
That's good, he says. A couple of more, and we are almost there, my friends. He says, whatever it takes, a harper will do. Pride never rules the deeds of a true harper.
whatever it takes, a harper will do. Pride never rules the deeds of a true harper.
Whatever it takes, a harper will do. Pride never rules the deeds of a true harper.
Whatever it takes, a harper will do. Pride never rules the deeds of a true harper.
Whatever it takes, a harper will do. Pride never rules the deeds of a true harper.
And freedom is a multiversal right.
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 So say we all. Wait,
So
no.
say we all, he says.
I
want to welcome you as Harpers. And he opens the oak box and he takes out a pin, the Harper pin, and he places the pin on each of your chests. And he says, this pin will protect you from harm, he says. And make sure that no evil being sees this symbol, because when they do, they will try to harm you. Keep it a secret. And
I say let them come.
And there is one more thing. Harpers police their own. A Harpers who hears the call of personal power can no longer hear the sweet song of the harp. A Harper who seizes power and holds it above all else is a traitor to the harp. Traitors must die for freedom to live, he says.
I nod.
So, do you swear by this code?
I swear.
I swear.
I swear.
I swear.
And then he takes out a bottle of strong dwarven whiskey and some glasses, and he pours each of you a strong drink. Then let's cheer to it. Let's drink to it.
Hurrah! Huzzah! He's an orc?
Yeah. No. Well, he shakes your hand and gives you a hug and says, welcome to the Harpers. There is one person in Silverymoon. If you remember, I wanted you to take the Harper symbol to one of two persons and tell them about the dragon mask and this Asarkul creature you have encountered. The orcs are up to something, but I don't know what it is. But I'm sure it's something devious. I want to bring this Harper symbol to Cyrene Dust Dancer in Silverymoon. And tell her of your adventures here.
Yeah, there you go. Cheers, mate.
You can roll a history check. And everybody who is from Silverymoon can roll with advantage. If you are born there, yeah, everybody can roll with advantage. Sorry.
Everybody rolls with advantage.
History?
Yeah, history.
Cool. I have a -1.
Oh,
Oh, god dang it.
Oh my god, so you like critted that one. Okay,
Dang it.
yeah.
oh
Oh my
holy
god.
shit!
We're
Holy
good at
shit.
this, guys.
When
We
you
never roll good when it counts.
when you hear the name Cyrene Dust Dancer, your jaw like drops down on your chest and you're like in awe, because Cyrene Dust Dancer is a famous master bard of Silverymoon. She is the leader of the house of the Harp, and is super famous in the entire northern parts of the Sword Coast. She's also very shy and doesn't talk to people except from via her concerts.
A shy bard.
Yeah, but she's very seclusive.
Okay.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he says that he will take good care of Gunner and Rockseeker and help him with his mission to restore Wave Echo Cave.
I thank you.
And he wishes you Lathander's peace on your journeys.
Godspeed, friend.
You're always welcome. And this Harper pin will actually help you to get if you ever need help with people. Just make sure you show it to the right people, not the wrong.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, as soon as we're back in the inn, I'm casting magic on it to see what it is. If it's got any magical properties, or if it's just like, oh, this means a thing to someone.
Yeah. Okay. So you walk back together with Sildar to the tavern, Stonehill Inn, and I don't know what you're doing. He is asking you if you want to celebrate tonight or if you want to go to bed.
I would celebrate, but I am tired and
Yeah, he understands that.
Yeah, that's true. We need to rest.
Yeah, it's midnight. Probably past midnight now.
Sure is.
So, let's sleep.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll live with my family. Which house is that, by the way? It's outside of the village, isn't it?
Yeah, that's correct. It's like 20 minutes to walk out to the east of the village, to the east of the what's the name? Tresender Manor,
Yeah.
and it's a small woodcutter's cabin.
Yeah, I'll go there.
And your mother, which name is what was the name I gave you? Elsha.
Elsha, yeah.
Your mother opens the door when you. She's actually sitting on the porch in a rocking chair, and she rises to her feet when she meets you, and gives you a big hug. And the door opens, and your sister Evelina comes out as well, and everybody hugs you and starts crying.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll shed a couple tears myself as well.
Yeah. Be sure to write down the name of your mother and sister.
Yeah.
And they take you inside and closes the door, and then the camera zooms out from the cabin, and light is just pouring out the windows, and night falls.
Yeah. I'm pretty happy there.
Yeah, you are. So your mother asks you after a while, after you have been talking a while, and asks you what you want to do in the future, if you want to continue traveling with your new friends, or
Well, I do see myself traveling for some time longer. Yes, indeed. Though sometime in the future, I imagine perhaps living in Auvendell once again.
she says that your father would be proud of you if he had lived, and I understand you have taken up a vow.
Well, yes, and it's something about walking these paths down these streets. Everything sort of reminds me of him, of course, and I hope you understand. It's not to like leave you behind or something. I just feel I need to shepherd the good for as long as I can.
She tells you not to worry about them. They have gotten work from Lanine Greywin in Lionshell Cosser. They will be sewing clothes, doing stuff like that. So
Good. But yeah, expect a visit every now and then. And if much time passes, I'll perhaps write you.
yeah, she will be enjoy that.
Yeah. And I imagine we take the rest of the evening just talking about fond memories and everything.
Yeah, cool. Now let's see. Okay, yeah. So, San,
Yep. That's my name.
that Harper brooch.
Yeah.
That is a it is a magic item. Yes, that's true.
Oh, that's very nice. In that case, I would like to borrow the pearl and cast Identify on it.
Yeah. That's a that brooch is a actually a brooch of evasion.
Evasion.
I can drop it in your inventories. Just a second.
Board asks if he could join right now.
Of course I can.
Yep.
So Ben, you got the brooch in your inventory.
Thank you.
And Anonir,
Hello. That is me.
I put the Harper brooch in your inventory.
Cool.
And there you go, Reich. And San. So check out your inventories for the Harper brooch and take a look at the description on it. It's actually a brooch of evasion. The brooch has 3 charges and it regains 1d3 expended charges at dawn. So when you fail a dex saving throw while wearing it, you can use your reaction to expend 1 charge and succeed on the saving throw instead.
Oh, excellent.
Oh, that's quite nice.
Yeah, and you have to attune it.
Wait, so it takes like a spell?
No,
Thing?
you can attune to 3 magic items maximum.
Oh, okay.
So this is 1 if you want to attune to it. So attune to it, that you just have to spend an hour, or in your cases.
Yeah, I want to do that.
Yeah.
Don't have any
So
other
you
magic
have to
items, so-
spend a short rest to attune to it. So that means like 8 hours.
Yeah. Can't we do that while also having a long
Yes, you can.
rest? Yeah, nice.
So if you want to heal up to your full hit points, you have to take 2 days of rest in
Could you just do
Auvendell.
the long rest thing?
Yeah, I can fix it. That means you're spending 2 days in Auvendell.
Sure.
There you go. I have to give Terra on that brooch as well.
Okay, so new day.
Yay. Can we take a 5 minutes rest?
Yep. Toilet time.
Perfect. Be right back.
Hello.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, good evening.
Nice to have you here.
Nice to be here. Torpedoed by Belgrade Public Transportation and, well, partners. So, how's it going?
Yeah, good, mate. Good, good. Right, I'm just going to go to the toilet, guys. 2 seconds.
You caught us in the middle of a 5-minute break, Bort.
Yeah, good timing. I will get some coffee. I need it.
Yeah. That's great, Kina. Amazing. Mm.
Yeah, well. I think I heard board here somewhere. Teron. Hey, he's here.
Ah, you're back.
I went to make coffee.
Yeah, no problem. Reich one eye.
All right, I'm back.
Hey Teron.
Hola.
So, just one thing. There have been a initiation into the Harpers here. So I'm wondering if
You're freaking kidding me.
if you attended that.
Hell no.
Okay, so you didn't want to join the Harpers.
So where did we meet the Harpers?
In Stonehill Inn, when you came back from Wyvern Tour, Sildar Hallwinter admitted that he was an agent of the Harpers and asked everyone if they wanted to join the Harpers as agents.
Okay, and what does that entail? Some thorough mind scan or what?
No, there was a you met Sildar 10 minutes north of the town on a hilltop under the big moon, and he had a blue Harper cape on him and an oak box with some Harper pins. And then you had to recite the Harper code and agree to join the fight for good.
Okay. Sure. Okay. Yeah. That's great. Awesome. I suppose I should join that.
You sound very convinced.
Yeah, they seem to be all about good stuff and so on. So
Okay,
Yeah, he's
Teron,
also Zentharim. Aren't they a little sketchy?
you don't have this problem.
Yeah. They are.
So,
But you don't know about them though. So that's.
No, but for your sake.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering if there's any magic brain scanning involved.
We can't possibly say.
I think we would all be very suspicious if you're like, maybe. As long as there's no magical brain scans, I'll agree. I mean, that would certainly make me go,
Yeah,
I gotta,
I know.
I gotta leave in like 40 minutes. Just saying.
Okay.
Yeah, me too. I'm in between beers and dinner, so I just thought I would squeeze in some.
Yeah, okay. So, Teron, did you join that initiation?
He doesn't look like. Yeah, fine. I will. I guess I need to. Yeah, I will.
Okay. Then you can check your inventory because congratulations, you are now a Harper, and there's a Harper brooch in your investigation.
Super. Is it magic?
Yes.
Great. I need to do some more digging about that bloody needle.
So, yeah.
I guess Terran can also make that perception check from earlier.
Yeah, roll a perception check.
Who?
You.
Oh, me. Perception. Okay. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, so we were in the bar, and I was changing the bandages that I have on my forearms. There are lots of scars underneath, and you saw them.
Oh, ouch. Recent scars?
No, old scars.
Oh, okay. On your forearms.
You saw that, but you weren't there, so.
Did I notice what kind of scars? Scraping scars from shackles? From what? Do I know what kind?
Different things. Some scraping, some burning, some acid, some different.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yep.
Cool. Well, not cool, but okay.
Yeah, but I mean, at least now I know what Anonyr's into.
Should somebody warn Ben Hall?
No,
Well, I mean, he was there. He helped change the bandages, so he knows.
Ah, okay, okay.
Only one that doesn't know is Reich.
Ah, I gotcha.
Yeah, I lost an eye, by the way. Yeah, you were there.
Mm-hmm. I was there. All right. So, did we find anything cool in the hideouts? By the way.
Just a lot of money.
Nope. Some
And,
gems. And some
Oh, okay.
other shit, but nothing worth my eye. So
Listen, we just wiped out the whole nest of orcs and ogres and everything. If it's any consolation.
yeah, I don't know.
I hear you.
got to smite some foul creatures, I suppose.
And you look cool.
Yeah. Debatable.
Well, you have to, take the intimidation factor into account.
Yeah.
So we're still in Auvendell.
Yeah, by the
Yes.
time being, and we have started to using the gritty rest rules, so you have to spend 2 days in Auvendell to get a long rest.
I go and get Sister Gaia.
Did we get the rewards for the missions we've done?
I think so.
I'm not sure if I actually did it. I can do it. So,
I don't think you actually did it, but
Yeah. What's up with that? So basically we're out of missions, and Silverymoon is next as for places.
Correct.
there you go, greedy bastards.
Oh,
you go.
I clicked the wrong thing.
That was both for the Owl Well and Weaving Tor, right?
we
Or
haven't
was there,
done anything about rewards for the.
Well, I'm not sure if there was a reward for Owl Well. I think that was mostly a rumor that we wanted to check out, I suppose.
Yeah.
GM, can you just give me back my spiritual weapon because I clicked the wrong thing? Thanks.
Oh, okay, just a second.
Thank you.
What did you do? Did you?
I was trying to do my my spell prep and I clicked it and it kind of went onto the screen and now it's
Try to click the standard button on the bottom. Yeah, see if it comes back.
yes, it is. Thank you.
Yep, I didn't do anything, but okay.
Thank you.
Okay, let's see the old well. I can't remember what the reward was.
A
Oh
lot.
no, we got no. I thought we got it.
We haven't gotten a reward for it, but I think that was more a rumor that there
I thought so
are this
too.
and that happening at All Well, blah blah blah. It wasn't any. Can you
Yep.
please go there? We'll give you my daughter.
That's correct. It was just a rumor of undeads in the area.
Well, I will want to go back to Silverymoon anyways.
Yeah, I think that's
to-
where we're heading.
Okay, so 2 days later, you are prepped and ready to go, and Barton, Elmar Barton of Barton's Provisions, and Lineen Greywind of Lionshield Coster meets you in the outside the Stonehill Inn the morning when you're about to leave, and they have a wagon, and they have 2 horses, 2 mules pulling that wagon, and says, we want to give you something for helping Auvendell, and you'll always have the hospitality of the town, and this small these 2 creatures and this wagon is also yours to do with whatever you please.
These 2 creatures.
Yeah, 2 mules.
Ah, nice.
And she gives each of you a hug, and Elmar shakes her hands, and there are actually a lot of people gathered around you and saying their farewells and thanking you for helping Auvendell.
Yeah, I'm letting the charismatic people take care of that part. I'm just loading my tent on the wagon.
Okay.
I will help.
Yeah, perfect. And after a while, everybody leaves, and you are on your own.
Ooh.
Cool. Let's go.
I'm riding the wagon, by the way.
We're off to Silverymoon.
Yeah.
That's nice.
So, are we traveling?
Yeah, I think so.
Just a second. I'm just gonna fix something. Now let's see, what's this music? I'm trying out that Sirenscape software. Is that traveling music?
I mean,
The first
everything's
one was
traveling
pretty
music
nice,
if
though.
it's
Yeah, let's try that.
depending on what kind of traveling you're doing.
What happened? I screwed up.
Ah, to the chopper!
Stop wall, let's try that. Yeah. And play.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice.
I didn't hear anything. Is it supposed to be music now?
If
Oh,
you
you
have
idiot, no.
done those 4 steps, yes. If not, no.
What 4 steps?
I have been pestering with you guys with that like for a week in the chat and everywhere.
Hey, I mean, I've
Who's
been in
paying attention to
Africa
the
and I
chat?
got. I mean, I've been in Africa and I managed to pay attention to that shit.
Here.
I am working.
Bord, I have one thing to say to you, Teron, and that's
Yeah, but
listen.
somehow it cut out in the middle of what you were going to say to me.
Lol. Lol. Wah, 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 wah.
That's I can put a lot of sound effects in your in your.
Are we on the way then?
Yeah. Okay.
Is this sign
Yep.
up? Oh my goodness.
It's a bit too late, but all right.
Yeah. So I'm sharing this map with you. Did you get the map?
Yep.
Okay. So the first day goes without any hiccups.
I'm gonna make flower crowns for everyone.
But the next.
Everyone has a flower crown. I hope you wear it.
Oh, I still got mine on.
Hey.
Day 2 passes as you're traveling towards Silverymoon. Day 3. Passing through the forests.
Should we stop by Kelp?
Moon, I think we have to go through it, or at least past it.
Yeah. Day 4. Day 5.
Did you catch us stopping by Kelp, Morten?
Weren't there yet.
Okay, on the 6th day, the afternoon, you find kelp. So it's just a small, tiny village tucked in between the hills.
Yeah, not an inn or anything in there.
Yeah, there is a small inn.
Should we head up there and ask for rumors or something?
What time of day are we at?
So the name of the it's the afternoon. It's getting dark. The name of the tavern is the Lonely Pony.
Why not rest up here?
Yeah, we rest up and I need to get some rations.
Yeah.
Please.
I can
I'm full of
find
dust.
food for us and stuff on the way.
I think my program crashed.
Then you have to
That's
start
quite
again.
possible because you're not showing is logged in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, closing.
So, a room for the night in the Lonely Pony.
Should we be sharing rooms so that it's cheaper?
How much is a single room?
Let's see. Lodging. Now, this is a small village, so you can choose between poor lodging or squalid lodging. So,
Oh, those are some great
We'll take
choices.
four.
yeah, you can get one crappy room each for 1 silver.
Yeah.
And crappy is as good as it gets.
As good as it gets. It's a bed with hay in it, and a pillow with hay, and a blanket, and a wash bucket to wash your face in, or pee
Yeah.
in, whatever.
I'll bring my
Yeah,
bed
we'll take one
up in.
each.
I'll
Yeah.
just pay for everyone.
Really?
Don't worry about me, I've already paid.
Okay.
I mean,
I'll
I will
pay for the
turn down
rest.
if you want to pay.
I'll pay for the rest then. So 4 silver?
Yeah, I'll pay for myself.
Okay.
Okay.
And you can get some rations here if you need.
I'm really gonna need it as long as we have.
I can find food as long as
there.
the land provides it.
Yeah.
I'll buy 4 rations. Take me up to 10 just to.
Yeah.
How much for each?
1 ration, what's that?
I buy 4 of them.
Yeah, it's like 5 silver each ration.
Alright.
So 20.
Yeah.
Or 2 gold.
Can I ask you a question?
No, okay.
So I'm in Discord. I'm clicking on that link to Sirenscape, and oh wait, it was the wrong link to get the first time. Never mind.
It's in Discord.
Okay. Continue on. Carry on.
I'll also buy 4 rations.
Okay.
2 gold.
Yes, sirree.
Yep.
Yeah, the next day you actually reach Silvermoon. The road widens out and you enter Silverymoon. Just a second.
And I've been here before. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you the map.
Yes.
Oh, damn.
Big city.
Yeah. So you enter Silverymoon from the Sunderbar gate at the top, number 3. From that direction.
Which direction, sorry?
The number
To the
3.
north.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, there we go.
From that direction. And you see a couple of wagons rolling into the city. There's a lot of activity at the gates. The guards doesn't seem to stop anybody. So you just walk into the city. You've been here before.
Can I try to give one of the guards a flower crown?
Yeah, you can of course do that. And he smiles and say a blessing of to Helm's blessing, he says.
I am proud of myself.
Yeah. So San, what can you remind us or update us on what your connection to Silverymoon was?
I mean, attended the college here.
Yeah, the conclave of Silverymoon.
Yeah, let's see, the ladies' college, and so the College of Divination, obviously.
It's
Yeah.
number 18 on the map.
18.
It's down in the corner somewhere. Or it's further down. Yep.
If only I was able to see things. There it is. There's number 18.
Yeah.
Yep. So I was attending the magical college here. So it's
Yeah.
Have I been here before?
Yeah, in Silverymoon.
Yeah.
Yes, you have. Just to update you, San, the university here, the magical university, is called the Conclave of Silverymoon, and there are several colleges attached to it. The first college that every magic user attends to is the ladies' college. That's
Yeah,
the
it's like
first.
the
Yeah.
first grade.
Yeah, that's right. That's the first open school for mages in Silverymoon. So after that, you choose a direction, or a yeah, what do you call it? And you go
College,
to
yeah.
College of Abjuration, Conjuration, Divination.
You choose a school of magic.
Yeah, School of Magic. That's right. So your hall was the Tower of Balance, which was, and your trainer was named.
Vihuel.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. I have it
Divina-
in my notes.
Yeah. All right. Great. And Reich, you have never been here before, so this is
I've
totally
never
new
been
for you. You have never seen so many people in your life. It's crowded. Really crowded.
I'll head up to closest guard and ask for directions to a jeweler.
That's no problem. What's your price class? He says. Do you want good shit or bad shit? He asks.
Well, I'm looking for someone who's well. I'll just explain you the entire story. I wish to have a gem inserted into my empty eye socket. Do you know of anyone who could do that for me?
Please let it be the same guard I just placed a frog.
Yeah, seriously. He looks at you, looks at your eye patch and says, well, that sounds like a medical issue, he says. And a jeweler's issue, of course. Well, he gives you the name to...
That's an odd name.
Let's see.
How do you spell it?
I'm just trying to find it.
I'm assuming I don't see any dragonborn around.
Just a second. He says maybe Thaddeus at Winderfane's Wonderful Winds knows something about that.
Well, all right. Thank you. Where do I find this shop?
It's down by the conclave of Silverymoon, he says.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. And that is to the south. Is that correct?
Yeah, he says. Far to the
Yes.
south.
Thank you a lot. I'm also looking for a not a blacksmith essentially, but someone who deals in weapons and armor and so on.
They are everywhere. Maybe Mielik is... No, sorry. Maybe the... see here?
I've heard rumors of something called the Hammer and the Helm. Isn't that one of those shops?
That's a tavern.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
But you can go down to now let's see, Optimus Blades is the best one.
All right. Where do I find that place?
If you go to the Silverguard Castle, just to the west end, just down the street.
All right. I'm sure I'll find it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Further on, kind sir, and may the blessing of Helm be upon you.
He just nods his head and says, have a nice day, sir.
No Dragonborns around?
Dragonborn?
I'm assuming.
You can't see any Dragonborn right now.
No, because I read about the town and it say there were many.
Yeah, you have been here.
Yeah,
and
I was here briefly.
Yeah. And
Bye.
Teron, what's your connection to Silverymoon?
This is my digs, bro. I grew up on the streets here. So yeah, I've been hanging here since I was a kid and ran away from my abusive parents and joined the gang. Almost got killed. Got bought by the Centarim agent, and yeah.
Ended up in nice clothes.
Yeah, eventually. I do want to go to figure out talk to Catherine Blacktree though, because I need to do some research on this Harper pin that they stuck on me to make sure it's not doing stuff.
Okay. All right. Ben. Yeah, Teron.
Yeah, and also that dagger. I need to figure out the goblin dagger. I need to get an ID on that one to make sure it's not cursed before I start using it.
Okay, great. So you're just saying goodbye to the gang and just going to Catros.
Yeah, I do. I say I will
Very
meet up with them.
enthusiastically as well.
I will meet up with you in a bit. I just have a couple of errands I need to get done. So where can I meet you?
Let's meet at an inn or a bar somewhere.
Yeah, you have
Inn or a bar somewhere. You know, that's in the Silverymoon. That's rather
very vague,
broad.
Yeah, the hammer and the helm is popular.
Yeah, let's head there. I wanna marry up some people and have some fun tonight.
All right, cool. I'll meet you up with there. I just have a couple of errands to do.
All right, okay. Ben, what's your connection here?
So I came here to find my cousin after I went and left my hold as a young dwarf. And I came to Silverymoon mainly because I could learn about different physiologies and medicines and treat a lot of different kind of races and classes and things like that. I did some work within the mortuary area and things like that. That's how I met up with some of the other guys who were bringing in like dead bodies, or they were trying to work their own things out. So, yeah, so that's why I was here.
Yeah, and that's how you met Teron, actually.
Yeah.
He was working in one of the places where they examined corpses.
Yeah. And I need to, so in character now, so Sister Galileo is with us.
Yeah.
Okay, so I turned around and said, before I rest tonight, I need to make sure you get to your place safely, where you're going to, and I can escort.
She says that she will find refuge in the Temple of Timora, down by the docks to the east.
I will walk in there.
Yeah, she's happy for that.
I guess I'll just join Ben Hall. Walking.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my priorities are report, poison, goblin dagger, and check out that pin. That's what I will be doing.
Yeah, and we need to find Cyrene. Just
Let's do that tomorrow, guys. I want a party.
I can hook you up.
So I'm just gonna paste this so you can read it. Can see if I have any pictures from this place.
I'm just having this picture in my head of a giant black dragonborn in a flower crown walking around town with no other dragonborn.
Yeah.
Giant axe.
You actually, after a while, you see a couple of dragonborn here and there, but there's not too many of them in Silverymoon. Probably rare.
Mostly humans and elves, according to the wiki
Yeah.
page.
That's right. And a lot of kids are running around you, looking at you and pulling your clothes and want to touch your axe and stuff.
I'm gonna wave at them. Give them a flower.
Okay.
I kinda wanted to just lift off my patch and just stare blankly into.
I have a feeling that when I smile, it's just gonna be like ominous teeth.
Yeah. Just
Like tries to be cute, and then there's just like
fucking.
shark
The,
Yeah.
the beholder on a stick probably doesn't.
Yeah, that's sticking out of my backpack.
All like something inflatable which has just collapsed, you know.
Yeah.
Shrunken.
So,
I feel like the guards would have said something about that head if they cared.
Well, obviously they don't, so.
Apparently not.
let's see here.
Just a question. Would this be a nicest point as any to end it? Because I've got some stuff needed doing, and I'm getting up at 6 tomorrow. That's cool.
Okay. But I wanna actually play to 9 o'clock, so we can.
I can play.
Yeah.
If,
Sure.
yeah, I can.
Yeah, I'll leave now then. I'm looking to get my greatsword sort of like bejeweled or something, or
Yeah, we can.
honed, just given an overhaul essentially.
Yeah. You and me can solo that before the next session.
Yeah, let's do that. Nice. Cool. Thanks for another great session, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
take
let's
care.
buddy.
Bye.
Right.
See you.
Yeah.
So, okay, Reich is gone. Okay, so what are you doing, the rest of you? So Anonir and Ben Hull is following Sister Garela down to the Temple of Timora, and Teron is at his place, and Reich is getting drunk at the Hammer and the Helm. And San, what are you doing?
I would like to go and buy some stuff for scribing spells.
Okay, just a second, I have to open the door.
Doors need opening, guys.
And I'm back. Okay,
They don't
yep.
need opening if you just leave them open.
So you can buy stuff down at the college at a cheaper rate than elsewhere in the city.
Okay, so usually it says materials worth a total of 50 gold per level of the spell that I'm scribing.
Okay.
So I guess I would like to spend 200 gold on materials.
Okay. That's okay. Yeah, do it. Just subtract the gold. And what spells are you scribing?
Well, I mean, I would just like to have the materials for whenever I find it, and then later I
Okay.
would like to scribe from the scroll.
Yeah. And you have an ability which makes it cheaper, don't you?
For divination spells.
Aha, okay.
Oh, if I can actually write here, there we go. To spend 200 gold, and I've written it down as materials for spell scribing, and I've noted down 4 for 4 levels.
Good stuff. You also noticed that you can roll an Arcana check with advantage.
Arcana check, you said?
Yeah. Okay, during your travels here, you noticed that one day you opened that spellbook in daylight, and
Yeah.
you saw that arcane symbols were on many of the pages in your spellbook.
Oh.
And that illusion spell is doing it so that the arcane symbols in that spellbook are hidden when they are not viewed in daylight.
I see, but if I see it in daylight, is it good enough that I can read it?
Yes, you can.
Ooh, I would very much like to spend some time seeing what kind of spells are in that spell book.
If you open it now, you can take a look at it.
Yeah.
I have opened it for you.
Oh, yeah. So it's in my inventory?
Yeah, Forge of Spells spellbook.
Yeah, but it says what it has now?
Yeah.
Oh, this is awesome. This is several of the ones that I was wanting.
Ooh, wow.
So, Featherfall, Fog Cloud, Magic Missile, Blur, Crown of Madness, and Phantom Steed. Ooh. Yes, please. Let's see. I guess I'm gonna spend some time scribing spells.
Yeah.
Let's see. Featherfall is a definite. And Blur would be quite kind of useful.
Do you want to sell any stuff in Silverymoon? Buy or sell stuff?
In that case, because I see that now that it has Fog Cloud in the spellbook,
Oh.
I'm considering selling both of those scrolls. Because no one else can use the arcane scrolls, right?
No. Just the
No.
wizards, I think.
Well,
No.
the others
Or
that
for
can
the other ones,
cast
it's
them.
like a one-time thing.
Yeah, but can anyone use the scrolls, or do you need
I
to
think
be
other
a
magic
spellcaster?
users can use, like other
Can,
spellcasters can use them, but
Can rogues use the scrolls, by the way?
No, you have to be a wizard.
If you take the arcane trickster, you can
Yes.
probably use
Yeah.
them. But
you have to be a spellcaster to be able to like read them.
yeah, but the question is still, can, for example, a divine caster like a cleric use the arcane scrolls?
Let's see what it says. It's a bit unclear on that point.
I know, that's why I'm asking. How do you play it?
Okay, and let's say that we could make a house rule of that, so that because I want everybody to actually be able to use spell scrolls, but you have to make a Arcana check to be able to understand and read it.
Yeah.
Let's never give scrolls to me then.
Yeah, and let's say that I'm gonna check this out, what the general consensus on the internet is about this thing. But in general, let's say that it's 10. The DC is 10 plus the level of the spell to cast it
That makes sense.
for now. But I'm gonna
Yes.
check it out if there's.
Yeah, in that case, I'm not gonna sell the scrolls, but then I have a lot of other stuff that I'm considering selling. So
Yeah.
I have a platinum signet ring that I got somewhere.
Let's see.
Nicely crafted platinum signet ring. And then I have a peridot, a moss agate, a malachite, hematite, a carnelian.
Okay, let's first things first. That platinum signet ring is gonna get you 25 gold.
Yeah.
Next.
Let's see. The peridot.
Wow, that's 250 gold.
Oh, really? Shit.
Yeah.
And the moss agate. Maybe like 5 or something.
5 gold.
Yeah. And then a malachite. So another 5, I guess.
7 gold.
7. Ooh. And then there's the hematite
How do you write that?
with an Hematite.
5 gold.
5 gold. And then there is a carnelian with a C.
25 gold.
25. Okay, and then I have a ball of powdered nightshade. These are the stuff that I was not sure if Terran wanted or not for his collecting and making poisons and stuff.
Which one? What?
I have a ball of dragon bile, a ball of mercury, and a ball of powdered nightshade. Are those
So alchemy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are those things you use or
He can't use that.
those 3?
No, more plant stuff.
Okay. In
Yeah.
that case, I would probably want to sell those as well.
10 gold for each.
10 gold for each. And let's see. I also have a jade statuette. Jade statuette of a frog with tiny golden orbs for eyes.
20 gold.
20 gold. Okay. So if I sell all that, that adds up to 367 gold.
Ooh, rich.
As long as no one else has any problems with that, I'm then probably gonna sell those.
You crack on.
So I would like to sell all of that.
Anonir, do you have anything you want to sell? Or buy?
I'm gonna sell the golden gauntlets that I have because I don't use them.
They are worth around 150 gold.
Cool. Do I have anything else that I don't need?
You have like a billion things in your inventory.
Yeah, I know, but I need them.
Stay away from my tent.
And Reich's mother is also in your backpack.
Yes, I have everything. I'll get rid of the short sword I have as well.
Let's see, that's like 5 gold.
Okay, so 155
Yep.
total.
Okay. How do I sell the stuff from my inventory? Do you need to remove it, or can I just delete it?
Just delete it. Just right click on the items and delete it.
Yeah.
Use the skull symbol.
Just making sure I'm doing it the right way.
Yeah. Teron, do you have anything you want to sell?
I believe I do. Let's see here. So, I did some reorganizing last time. I will keep the 1,000 ball bearings because you never know when you need it.
Yeah.
Super useful.
I also
yeah.
have a few.
So, Goblin Dagger. Can I figure out what that is, please? Please.
Yes, you can.
All right.
Let's see in your inventory. Where is it? Where is it?
In my backpack.
If you take a look at it now, I have revealed its secrets.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Can I see the stats on it in any way, or
Yeah, you can if you open it. So
how do I open it?
it's in your inventory. Goblin Dagger of Maglubliat. You can right click on
Yeah,
the
no, I know.
on the
Ah,
to the right
okay.
right side. There's a DD symbol there. You can click it.
Ah, is that what it is? Oh, okay, cool. Huh?
Welcome to the party.
That goes for all of you. If you want to look at the details on stuff you have, you click on the DD symbol on the right side of your inventory screen.
Okay, so I'm buying a lot more of the scribing materials.
Yeah, okay. Just write it down in your inventories.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, but
Okay, I might actually look at selling it though and get myself something interesting. But I mean, I like it. It's a cool weapon.
yeah, it's cool.
All right. So what I can do is I go down to my pouch, and there I have.
I lost you there. Hello. Hold that.
Some stuff.
What can you say that again?
In my pouch, I have a carnelian.
Yeah. Okay. 5 gold. Just write down everything. The numbers. I just 5
Working
gold
on
for
it.
that.
Let's see. Right. Malachite. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I'm trying to find it. How do you write it?
Did you try to find it in my backpack? I mean, it's in my
No,
pouch.
sorry. Yeah, 5 gold for that one.
Okay. Pearl.
Don't sell the pearl.
Yeah, don't sell the bill.
Fine. Well, how do you know that I'm trying to sell it? Okay, fine.
Just because it's very useful for the identify spell.
Yeah, I know, and I think I already said that I would. 3 paradox.
That's like, wow, 3 of them. That's like 250 gold each.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
I think I have a sensor probably from that temple.
Yeah, you get like 60 gold for that.
And chalice.
I
Let's
thought
see.
I had a lot of stuff, but jeez.
70 gold.
You ran away, I looted. Okay, Harper brooch. Oh, well, I suppose I shouldn't be selling that. A brooch or whatever it's called. I think that is. Yeah, no, I think I'm okay. I have the Tiamat badass cloak and the Tiamat cultist mask, but I should probably hang on to that.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I think I'm all set. That's it.
Okay, good. How much did you end up with?
Let's see. Calculator.
Mathematics. Ben, do you have anything you want to sell?
No, I've been traveling pretty light.
Ah, okay, so no. Yeah, you be giving away all your money.
Oh, you know,
When you say traveling light, how much is your current like encumbrance or whatever?
I'm at 156 out of 240.
That's 890 gold.
Wow, you guys are rich as fuck.
Well, I'm not rich anymore.
I wanted to look if I can buy a symbol of Bahamut somewhere.
Now let's see. Yeah, you find. Do you want an amulet or emblem or?
Just something small so that I can tie it around my axe together with my bear totem.
You find a store with all sorts of weird trinkets and stuff, and you find a holy symbol of Bahamut. It's an amulet. It's like 5 gold.
Okay.
You know how to create this stuff?
I think so.
Yeah, just right click in your inventory and create that.
Yep.
Alright, yeah.
Is there any way I can get any cool stuff done to my weapons to make them a little bit like maybe the crossbow or something? I don't know.
You could silver your weapons.
And that does.
That's the same as creating. I'm going to read it to you. Some monsters that have immunity or resistance to non-magical weapons are susceptible.
That word.
susceptible to silver weapons. So cautious adventurers invest extra coin to plate their weapons with silver. You can silver a single weapon or 10 pieces of ammunition for 100 gold.
I will silver my my warhammer.
Okay.
I kind of want to do that to my axe as well, but only one side of it, sort of. Is it double?
Yeah, okay, but the 100 gold is for the entire weapon, so that's okay.
Okay.
Just type silvered in front of your weapons. I fixed yours, Benhal.
I will silver like one of the blades of my axe, because there's technically 2.
Okay. And you, Teron, do you want silvered weapons or something?
Well, I seem to have 1,300 and something gold. I would thinking of getting a whole new weapon altogether. Actually, see if I could find some, something to either replace my rapier or bow or something.
Okay, I'm gonna show
I don't know
you
what the prices are.
Yeah, you can go to Optim's Blades and buy whatever you want. I'm gonna share that shopping list with you.
I also have a goblin dagger that I could be interested in trading in addition to the gold to get a decent one hand.
Yeah. Okay. Listen, if you can click and drag these weapons into your inventory, and then it automatically deducts the amount of money from your inventory. So if you drag a rapier to your inventory, it will automatically deduct 25 gold from your inventory.
Okay, this is great and everything, but I don't see any cool magic weapons.
Well, it's very difficult to find magic weapons in the world after the Sundering, which basically destroyed magic weapons and spells and magic in general. So you have to actually go out and find a cave somewhere with a monster. Or join the Harpers, like you did to get a magic item.
Or get someone to enchant it for you.
But I joined the competition. I haven't seen anything yet.
Well, you have a goblin dagger, for instance, which you found in an adventure.
Yeah, I wasn't talking about that. Yeah, I have the goblin dagger.
So buying magic weapons is very difficult. That's the sort of stuff which hangs above the fireplace in the noble mansion somewhere.
Alright.
So if you don't find magic weapons in a cave or in a dungeon somewhere, then you basically your best bet is to silver your weapons.
Okay, so if I want to silver my rapier, I suppose I don't need to silver the goblin dagger, right?
No, that's a magic weapon. What silvering does is it doesn't create a magic weapon, but it overcomes the immunity or resistance
Okay,
some monsters
right.
have.
Yeah, then I will silver the rapier.
That's 100 gold.
Yeah. I seem to have everything else. I have armor. I have yeah. I think I'm okay, except for maybe I should replace my short bow with something with a bit more punch.
Yeah, let's see. Are there any? Yeah, there's a. Let's see. There are crossbow. There wasn't any. Okay, let's check it out.
You looking for crossbow bolts or?
Let's see.
Yeah, thinking of what I have proficiency with. I have rogue proficiencies and I have cleric proficiencies. So
You
I
should
should
be able
have
to do
crossbow.
a crossbow, light crossbow.
But you can find anything you want in Silverymoon concerning weapon, armors, and stuff. So what I'm recommending you to do is check out some weapon on Google and just see what you want to
Indivion is
buy.
a great.
Yeah, well, when it comes to weapons, I have a simple weapon, hand, crossbows, long swords, rapiers, and short swords. So it doesn't seem to be that I have a regular crossbow, but maybe hand
I
crossbows?
think you can do a light crossbow.
If you have simple weapons, that's light crossbows.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's only heavy crossbows and hand
I
crossbows.
I can sell my chain armor and get splint armor.
Yeah,
Okay,
you can
cool.
find all kinds of armor here. So if you're proficient with it, you can buy it.
Yeah, and I need to sell my scale armor, chain armor for some.
Okay, let's check it out. How much that goes for? Chainmail. Yeah, you will get like 30 gold for your chainmail.
Okay, that's fine.
And you can click and drag the splint mail into your inventory from that shopping list. Do you have the shopping list?
Yes, I've done it. Thank you.
Did it remove money?
Yes,
Cool.
automatic.
Can I find somewhere to exchange the money I have?
Yes, you can do that everywhere in Silverymoon.
I will do that.
So yeah, basically you can
figure it
convert any coins you want.
Yeah.
Just to keep it simple.
So it's 10, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
10 to the next one. So
Copper to silver, silver to gold. So is there any armors or anything you want to buy here while you're here?
I would like to buy some of the tools, if I can.
Yeah, what kind of tools?
Leatherworkers and wood carvers.
Okay.
So I just drag them into my inventory.
Yes.
Neat.
Very cool.
Nice to have, because I'm somewhat of a tinkerer. Hopefully.
Yeah.
And can I then use the rest of my day or the next 2 days just scribing spells?
Yeah, no problem. You
Okay,
are
so-
welcome to the College of Divination.
Yeah, because then I would sit out in the sunlight so I can see the spells, and I am going to scribe every one of the first and second level spells from the spellbook.
Cool. Now, as you walk around in Silverymoon, experiencing all these weird places, tavernas, and you see there's a concert ad on the walls, poster, with a name on it and a picture. Let's see. There is an ad for a concert in 2 days' time at the Hall of the Harp. House of the Harp, sorry. With Cyrene, Dusk Dancer.
Yes, we should go there.
And that's her
2 days'
picture.
time.
So in 2 days' time, there is a concert with Cyrene, Dusk Dancer in the House of the Harp, or College of Foklukan, as the old name was.
Benhal?
Oh yeah.
Teron, you are meeting up with your commander, Katros. Let's share his picture.
Yeah, I need to update them on the Harper situation, and also, oh, yeah, there he is. And on the update information from my last report and stuff like that.
Yeah, so you go to that mortuary where he has office, and meet up with the old gang and talk a bit to them, and you get a meeting with Katros, and he congratulates you on actually surviving Auvendell. What are you telling him about Auvendell?
Yeah, everything. Everything that can be of use to the network, of course. I mean, we wiped out all the baddies, so to speak. So that probably left a bit of a vacuum when it comes to I don't know, gangs and stuff like that over there. Could be something there. Also, I wanted to tell them about Glassstaff, who is at large and could possibly be recruited now because he's on the run and seemed to be a resourceful guy, at least smart enough to get away. So he could be a potential recruit or somebody they could pressure later to whatever. Yeah, so basically everything.
That's interesting. Teron. I'm actually.
Oh, and of course the echo the wave echo caves.
Wave Echo Caves.
Yeah, and that pipe that we left there, that could be interesting, and everything that we discovered.
And you tell him about the Harpers.
Yes, of course. I'm a double agent now.
Okay. Well, young Teron, you have been proved yourself of good use for the network, and I appreciate it, and I will give the information further up the chain. But I have another thing to ask of you.
Okay, shoot.
I'm very pleased with your progress and the work you have done for this network, and I want to reward you for your dedication, Teron Belsk. You have been a fang in the Center Rim for too long, and it's now time for you to become a wolf.
Oh, I'm honored.
You know that when you're recruited to the Center Rim, you become what's called a fang. That's the lowest in the hierarchy.
Hierarchy.
Yeah. So
Hierarchy.
the next step up the ladder is called a wolf, which is and then you have a viper, and then you have Ardragon, and then you have Dreadlord.
Okay, well, it's one step closer. I am deeply honored for this. Thank you.
Your next mission will prove that you are worthy of becoming a wolf. You see that Methramar Aerasume, the Lord and High Marshal of Silverymoon himself, have charged the network with finding an ancient relic called the Shards of Adrat.
Okay, Shards of Adrat.
That's correct.
Okay. And do we know anything about this ancient relic?
You can roll a history check.
Okay. Ooh.
Nice roll.
You know that these relics, you have heard about them, or read about them somewhere, and the relics are some of the remnants of the ancient civilization called the Netherreal, an ancient human civilization that disappeared thousands of years ago. That's what you have read. That's what you have read somewhere in a library somewhere.
Okay. All right. So we have been charged to find. Do we have any idea where to start looking?
We have reason to believe that the entrance.
Oops.
Now let's see. We have reason to believe that the Shards of Adrat is located somewhere in the vicinity of a place called the Stone Tooth. Where that is, I can only guess.
Stone Tooth.
That's correct.
Okay. Do you have access to city library or people who could potentially know where?
I mean, you have a researcher in your party.
Yeah.
Can I get an intelligence check from you, Terran?
Sure.
Sweet.
Okay. You have actually read something about Stone
It's a
Tooth.
save, not a check.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if it's not
But
proficient,
Yeah,
still, it's an
it's okay.
18. So, and I have +1, so it's 19 then, I
Yeah.
suppose.
It's okay. I'll allow this. Terran, you have actually read something about this.
Amazing.
Recently. You're not sure. Maybe a book you found somewhere. A tome.
Oh,
Wait,
interesting. Maybe one we found in Wayville.
I have a book that we found. Historical tome of something something.
Yeah, well, there we go.
Something something.
Oh, maybe it was that.
I'm trying to
Wizard
read it
of,
really fast.
Yeah, the Red Wizard of Tay guy.
Stone Tooth.
Read
Something.
Read it aloud. What the book says.
There's a lot to read. 2 centuries ago, the great dwarfsmith Durgadin the Black and his clan were driven from their home by a horde of fierce orcs and trolls. They plundered the dwarfs' ancestral halls and slew all they could catch, fleeing his enemies. Durgadin led the destitute remnants of his clan in search of a new home. After years of wandering, the dwarf discovered a great cavern system beneath the Stone Tooth and the Fourth Peaks to the south of the Frost Hills.
Yeah, I can copy and paste it in the chat.
I could also do that because I have it right in front of me.
Yeah.
Or you do it.
You.
That's fine. There's a lot of text.
Okay. I guess I don't need to go to the library after all.
I am the library.
Says the
That's it.
barbarian.
Yeah, with 8 intelligence.
What's wrong with this picture?
As the book's upside down.
Yeah, exactly. I can read-ish.
So
He's
Katros
very
Blacktree
fast.
says that for your service, Teron Belsk, you will become a wolf in the Center Rim. With that promotion, you will be destined to take over my position within a few years. And who knows, maybe you can become one of the 3. And you know, Teron, that one of the 3 are the best assassins in the Center Rim. Who knows what the Lady of Mist has in store for you? In addition to this, you and your companions will be given 500 gold each if you
Ooh.
find these shards.
I am honored with your faith in me. I will not let you down.
I know you won't. You are my most promising students.
Thank you, Master.
May the lady
By that, it
bless you.
means you're only student.
May I ask where I can obtain some poisons for my blade? Oh, not necessarily for the blades, for my victims actually.
Yeah, I'll get back to you on that, Teron. I haven't researched it, so sorry. So I'll get back to you on before the next session.
All right.
Okay.
Can I find a bookstore?
Yes.
I want to go in and I want to wait until the clerk isn't looking. And I'm going to rearrange some of the books.
Tricksy little hobbits.
Oh, you can roll a slate of hand check.
Cool. I did not mean to.
Yeah.
I'm going to roll that again. I'm going to use my inspiration. I'm going to roll
Okay.
that again. That's a lot better.
Yeah. So you you go it. Explain what you're doing.
I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna wait for someone else to come in and start talking to the clerk, and then I'm just gonna quickly rearrange some of the books.
I see a
To
hint
make
of
it-
I see a hint of madness in this dragonborn.
I think she's got just too much spare time on her hands.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna leave as if nothing happened.
Yeah. Okay. So Teron, are you doing anything else with at Katros?
No, it's all business. So once I'm done delivering my report, and then no, I'm off, I suppose.
Okay. So here's what's if you're done doing what you are going to do the next couple of days, then we're going to end
I have
with
one more question.
fire away.
Would I be able to find someone's spell in the conclave and copy from them?
Yeah, there's a price to pay for that.
Which is how much?
Let's see. I thought I had written that down somewhere. Can we get back to it before next session?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, cool.
Only thing I want to do is go to the Dancing Goat,
Okay.
whatever that is, and check it out. Because the name sounds funny. So,
The Dancing Goat is in the Dock District.
Yep.
Down there.
I go with that.
Yeah. So yeah, the tavern is had a revelry-filled dance floor. The rest of the establishments contained dimly lit hallways and upstairs room. The Dancing Goat was busy, noising and full of rushes. No, what do you call it? 2410 was not a place for peace and quiet. It's catered to single folk hoping to flirt or find a partner, actually. And professional escorts often went there too. So,
interesting.
actually,
Is that what I expected?
okay. So,
Blue oyster.
yes, a blue oyster for everybody. Okay. So, anything else you want to experience here before the concert? And we'll
I'm
end
gonna
this
walk through that
section.
door and then I'm gonna walk right out.
Okay.
Nope.
Also,
And I'm gonna go find somewhere with flowers and just kind of sit.
so you're just basically messing around the next 2 days until the concert.
Yeah, I'm gonna wreak havoc.
There's an entry. You're gonna wreak havoc.
I'm gonna rearrange all the books.
Oh god.
Every bookstore.
I am going
Won't find anything.
to tell the group about this mission though, but I need to think a little bit about how to present it.
Okay, so how are you presenting it? That's very interesting.
Until next time.
TM.
No, I want to know now. Let's end the session with this.
What are you, a teenager? I want to know now. No,
So-
I will wait 2 days until the end, until we're going, and then I will tell them.
Yeah, okay. 2 days goes by.
No.
We are going to end with Terron's description of that spell and a history check from San.
I'm so sorry, losing connection.
So what do you tell
No,
them?
I basically say that I have some connections that are looking for some what do you call it, pieces, and are willing to pay for it, and some relics, and I believe it's mentioned in that tome that we found, and we might be able to collect easy 500 gold each.
Oh, that's always nice.
Okay, San, roll a history check.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. What in regards to what?
The information on the shards of Adrath.
Okay.
And I guess you have...
I have the Artificer's lore, which gives me, if I roll an intelligence history check related to magic items, technological. This week count as magical items, right?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. Then I get to add my proficiency bonus twice.
Okay, yeah. Just roll ahead and add 2 or something.
So
Let's
it could be
see. So it was history, you said?
4.
Ooh.
Yeah, so 18 total then.
Okay. Yeah. Wait a second. You have researchers. Recall a piece of lore. So you have the researchers feature. When you attempt to learn or recall a piece of lore, if you do not know that information, you often know where and from.
Yeah, I mean, if I have time to research it, I can definitely find it. But if
Yeah.
it's like on the spot, then
I mean, we do have a few days, I guess.
That's what you know about
these relics are some of the remnants of Netheril, an ancient human civilization that disappeared thousands of years ago. The shards were remnants after the creation of the wards of Silverymoon. They were believed to contain some of the powers of the wards. The shards of Adrath disappeared in 1235 DR. The commander of the army, Kala's shield sunder, forcibly gained control of the city while under siege by an orc horde. Since the High Marshal of Silverymoon want them found, then you guess they must be of great importance to the Silver Court. Well, it's always nice. Important stuff is always fun.
Yeah, and yeah. So this is probably an intermediate between the High Marshal and us, so to speak. So that we are giving the task indirectly by High Marshal of Silverymoon, which I hardly doubt, but okay. Unofficially, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that's where we are going to end session 11.
Cool.
All right.
There was not much fighting and killing today, but there were a lot of interesting stuff happened.
Certainly.
Yeah, and yeah, thanks to everybody who was watching. That means my mother, my wife, and my kid.
Did you actually use the RuneScape online player at all? Because I
Yeah,
have
we
it
did.
up, but it doesn't seem to be doing much. So
No, I stopped
haven't
it now.
figured-
So.
Yeah, now, but I haven't been. It hasn't done much.
Okay, can you hear this?
I closed it down 2 seconds before you said that, so no.
I can't.
I can hear it.
I just closed it down, so. But I've been hearing it, so.
I'm gonna play this sad trombone to Teron.
All right, have a good night, guys. Talk to you
Okay.
next
Yeah,
Wednesday.
take care.
Next
See you
Wednesday,
all
I
next
will
Wednesday.
be in Norway, so yeah.
We'll try to get you on board anyway, somehow.
Yeah, I'll play from the office.
Yeah.
Not the problem.
Okay, take care, everybody. Bye.
Ciao.
Yeah.
Bye.
I love that role playing.
Yeah, that was great fun.
Yeah.
Even though there was no combat or slaughtering and
Oh, it doesn't matter. I got to play out my character
yeah, right. That's the cool stuff.
nicely. It was really
And
good.
everybody played well, so I'm very happy with you all. I love playing with it. It's really cool.
Yeah, quality, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, I will catch you later. I'm going to get some food.
Yeah, I go talk to my wife. So take care.
Ciao,
Bye.
ciao.